So, going into the basement at 1920 Massachusetts, and there's no handrail headed down here, which will get called out during inspections. But as you can see, there is a door to the outside here that's got a pretty significant extra lock. And then panning around, we're going to go into the basement proper. So the house would have initially been on an old cellar basement, which would have let in quite a bit more water seepage. And I can tell looking around that a owner, I don't know if it was this owner, has done quite a bit of work to seal up the walls. I mean, you still see some telltale signs of an older house. You've got, this crack that runs underneath the stairs that's horizontal. Some areas where water seepage is still kind of happening a little bit. And you can see the floor that they've poured here, which is cement, gaps from the side of the wall. And so what's underneath this is like the dirt sort of cellar basement floor that you would have had originally. And they just poured the cement on top of it. But you can see, a couple more cracks that it looks like at some point they tried to fix. You can see the patchwork around it, but it has cracked back through, which tells me there's still a little bit of movement going on, at least since that occurred. So another area here where they've kind of fixed a crack in the back, and that one's starting to crack through just a little bit too. But you've got these, what appear to be big cement pillars kind of pushed against this back wall. And then just kind of more of the cement floor here. So utilities are down here. You've got the water heater and the furnace, and you'll notice that they're up on little blocks. And that's because this sort of basement is always going to have a little bit of seepage. And it seems like they are prepared for that. Okay. So turning the corner, you hear they've got a dehumidifier running. This would have been the original sewer tree here. You can see it's the old cast iron, but then meets with newer PVC piping. And then on this wall, you've got a couple of foundation supports. You've got 3 of them that were put in here, these steel I-beams, which is good because you can see this wall had quite a bulge in it. I mean, that's a pretty significant bulge, to the point where this upper part that has the cement, I mean, that's probably like 3 inches. So this bulge here in the middle came in quite a bit. And so on the outside, when I was showing you the foundation and how it looked all even, I think they came out there and poured the cement evenly on the outside to make it look more cosmetically appealing, because you've got this big bulge here. But, I mean, it looks like these supports were put in here pretty well, so it looks like it's probably been handled, the settling as far as can be. But a foundation person would be the best person to look at that and tell you for sure. So, again, just kind of sneaking around so you can see that, there have been some more crack throughs, little bit of seepage in places where they've corrected some of the cracks. Okay, but overall what I would say is this basement's really clean, and somebody went to great lengths to make it more appealing and more functional as a basement instead of the old cellar basement. So, okay. Going back up the stairs, now we're going to go into the upstairs section of the house. Headed up the stairs here, and you can see just kind of the old house detail, which is really quite charming. Little sections of damage here and there, but nothing major. Walking up the landing into the upper level of the house. So again, you've got the old house wood restored floors. And as I get to the top of the stairs, I've got a bedroom to my left, and I'm standing in this little landing area. So bathroom directly in front of me, bedroom to my right. So I'm going to turn to my left, and right here to my left there are stairs that go up So we'll get to that in a second. But we're gonna go ahead and do this whole floor first. So here is a video of bedroom number 1. It is a really good sized bedroom, especially for an older home. You still have the old pulley system windows. They just painted them white in here. And you can see looping around a little bit of storage here underneath the stairs. And pretty standard size closet in this bedroom. Coming out of this bedroom, the bedroom across the way, so bedroom number 2. Gonna scan here so you can see this. It is a bit of an awkward shaped bedroom just because you have this like jut here. So going across the way and opening up this, you've got a little bit of this like corner closet. And then you have another pocket door situation here. Or is it a pocket door? No. Okay, it's just an open. Which brings you into another little room. And they're using it as a laundry room, so stackable washer and dryer here in this room. And this room is not very large, but I would guess that at one point somebody used this as like their closet on the master, and they were using this room as the master. So a little more just kind of built-in storage area here. So moving out of this room, I am going to turn to my right. And now we are in the first full bath. You can see hexagon tile here, pedestal sink, some storage there above the toilet, subway sort of tiled shower, which is all very clean looking due to it all being white. Okay. So then leaving the bathroom, to my right is bedroom number 3 on this level. And again, a very good sized bedroom that could easily be used as like a master, especially with the little butt out on it. And then access here to a pretty standard size closet. Oh, okay, it comes around a little bit on that side. Okay. So again, older original windows that have the old rolled glass. You can kind of see how that one's a little wavy, how it makes the roof look wavy. That's the glass in it that's making it appear that way. Okay, so now we're gonna go up the stairs to the attic space. So the attic space has been finished off into another bedroom. And as you can see, you've got this chimney running through the middle of it here. But it's kind of been divided into its own little apartment. You've got double closets up here, which is quite a bit more closet space than any of the other rooms have. And then panning around this room, you can see there's this little like divider wall. And coming around the divider wall, you have a bath. So it is a 3/4 bath because you have a bathtub as well as the sink and the toilet here. Cute little clawed foot tub in the middle of the room. And then an AC unit here at the top, which you do have vents in the floor here. And so I'm sure that the vents from the HVAC come up to this room. But it's not uncommon in these older houses that when they put in that ventilation system after the fact, it just doesn't work very well on the upper levels. So they have these like units that they put in the wall. Okay. In this bedroom, I would say at the height of the ceiling level is probably 7 feet at the highest. At the lowest point It is probably about 4.5 feet here on this part of the wall, closer to 5 feet here at this angle. So, okay, that is it. I just tripped over the bed, don't mind me. Little view out the front of this window here, and let us know what you think.